The work to stop the illegal cutting of trees in our highlands is showing great headway, but still, half of our lumber falling is done in unlawful ways. The illegal falling of our trees that are used for lumber robs our communities and government of money we depend on. It destroys our environment and helps to hasten climate change. It also helps to cause fights for the use of land and possessions. Illegal falling of trees make it difficult for lumber yards that obey the laws. It is especially hard to stop in countries where there is a lot of corruption. What do we need to change? We need good laws to protect and control our highlands and bushes. That means that we have to agree on who is the owner of our highlands and continue to better the use, protection, and management of these areas. To do this, our government, indigenous and black peoples, civil groups, and private sectors need to work together towards the same aim. Each need to know their roles and duty and must share the facts with all segments of our society. For this to be effective, the laws that protect and control the highlands and bushes of a country and the other sectors need to take part in the revision, writing, or betterment of laws that protects communities that depend on highlands or bushes. This will help to assure that the laws will be fair and correct. They will also protect the communities that depend on highlands and bushes for their survival. Nations that have a lot of highlands or bushes and the European Union are starting a plan of action to fight illegal cutting of lumber by the application of laws governing and the legal sale of lumber. Through the Forest Law Enforcement Governance and Trade Action Plan, FLEGT, the European Union announces a ruling that declares they will only sell goods made from lumber that is cut legally in their marketplaces. FLEGT also started a program that will begin commercial and legal agreement between countries that produce lumber and the European Union. These voluntary arrangements of unity are based on the consent between the government, indigenous and black people, civil groups, and the private sectors. These agreements will make it possible that all who depend on our highlands and bushes will take part in the guidelines that will rule these areas. When all of these people, groups, or societies reach an agreement, it will be much easier for rule and regulation to be applied in the long run. This process takes a long time. Meanwhile, this last interested sectors will work together to create new principles of transparency and involvement. This means more legal clarity that should result helpful to all partakers in the long run. The fight to put FLEGT in practice, the European Union and countries with highlands or bushes, governments, indigenous and black people, civilian groups, and private sectors should all start action to detect, control, denounce, and put an end to the illegal sale and cutting of lumber in our highlands and bushes. Together we can assure that our highlands and bushes will be a great benefit to all.